welcome this morning here or online. As Mark said, I'm Steph. I'm Storehouse coordinator here at West Suffolk Vineyard Church. Storehouse is a ministry area under Compassion. It's a food bank, basically. And what we serve to do here at West Suffolk Vineyard Church is to take Jesus out in the community. And this is one of the ways that we do it, is to provide food bags to people in our community who find themselves in a place of need. We do that via donation of food, which I will talk about in a little bit. But yeah, that's what we are and that's what we do. This beautiful collage here was presented to us quite recently from Tollgate Primary School. We work with many agencies within our town, and we also work with some of the schools, and Tollgate being one of them. And we started doing a voucher system during the summer holidays. You might not know, but a lot of children go to school, they get free school meals and what have you. But come the school holidays, suddenly the parents have got all these kids at home and actually haven't got the ability to feed them. The voucher system allowed people to come and see us who otherwise might not have wanted to, who might have fallen in the gap of having a social worker, but still had a great need for food. So we've done vouchers through lots of school holidays. We've built up this amazing relationship. We have really good relationship with the families as well. But this is what the children have done. And along the bottom it says, all things bright and beautiful. Isn't it just amazing? It's just fantastic. Can you see it? If Tollgate were listening, they deserve a real round of applause, don't they? So I know that this was presented to us by some of the children, actually, that we serve here at Storehouse. And that's just amazing that they have, that relationship with us now. Storehouse has been really, really busy particularly over COVID. We were always busy. And as we've come out of lockdown, that need hasn't actually abated. We are donation-based, so for those of you that don't know, we do rely on donation through us as a church. We're very well supported by other churches and organisations throughout the town, but primarily it's a church-based ministry. And just so that you understand what we've been giving out, the period January this year to July, which is less than what we gave out last year, was still averaging 867 bags of food per month. Now, I've equated that down because we can give out 2 bags to a single person and anything from 3 bags plus to a family. We do have large families that come to us now. So that could be 433 single people needing food during the month, or 173 families if it was just families. We now also work in tonnage. We have to weigh everything in Storehouse, as the wonderful Storehouse team know, and that works out at 4.8 tonne per month of food. That hippopotamus weighs 1.1 tonne up to 3 tonne. So if you imagine, an average hippo weighs just over 1 tonne. We're talking about 4 hippos in the room of food. We have some Storehouse bags out on the foyer on the table. If you would like to help contribute to Storehouse, then please pick a bag up and then either drop it in next Sunday into the Storehouse dustbin out there. It's not a dustbin, it's a Storehouse food bin. Just pick up a bag, put some items in there. We are seriously already out of baked beans, tinned tomatoes, your basics, tinned vegetables, tinned meat. Each week we need to go out and buy. People have been so generous over COVID that not being able to go out to the supermarket, they have donated money, and I know many of you may have done your donations that way, and we thank you for that because it does enable us to go out and buy. But if you want to pick up a food bag, the only thing that I request that can we please not have is pasta. We do still have a bit of a pasta mountain, but pasta sauces, meat, if you feel that you can, 1 tin makes a huge difference to a family. 1 tin makes a huge difference to Storehouse. We're not asking you to go into a big shop, but even if 1 tin came back in a bag, that would be amazing. To give you some idea of what this means to families, it's not just families, it's individuals. We get people come to us who feel that they are not accepted by society. And they come in with their heads down, and they get to find out that actually we're not a bad bunch, really. They venture back another week, and eventually you have this relationship going. The Storehouse team have had, I know recently, opportunity to pray with people. It can take years before people will share their story with you, but gradually, I had a story from somebody recently who has been coming to us for years. And when he told me, your heart breaks for them, but you can still pray for them and love them. And what people do see is that they are loved without judgment. It doesn't matter where we are. This can happen to you and I. Any of us can fall on bad times and find ourselves in need of one food bag or maybe food bag for 6 months to a year. We have families that have come to us that we've seen get jobs, that the children are thriving. They come in and they really are just desperate. We've got one family who really ought to share their own story, have been coming to us, and he got a job. Each time you saw him, there was something different, but everybody needs a start. And I truly believe that showing Jesus to people in whatever way we can enables them to find self-worth again and actually to go out and do something. And this particular family, we love to pieces, and they now have a car, he has a job, he's been promoted. There are lots of stories, absolutely lots of stories that we could share with you. But they really do. It really makes a difference, everything you do. So whether you're listening here online and aren't here to grab a bag, please feel free to drop anything off at the Vineyard Centre Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday before 1 o'clock. Or, just get in touch and we'll see what we can do. But thank you, church, for everything that you do. Much appreciated.
Amazing.